let me say this. I don't mind they preaching in any pulpit if they want to hear the word. But if you're going to preach here, you got to have the same thing I got. You can't stand here and preach something different than what I had. You got to have like faith. Can you say amen? Why don't you shout hallelujah? Why don't you give God glory? Somebody say like faith. Preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you. Let him be accursed. Talking about the Apostle Paul said, let the angel come down, all his glory and power, and come up with something different. He said, let him be accursed. But before he said, whoa, before he said the angel, he said we. He said, now if we come back, if we change what we told you the first time, said let a curse be on us. Because sometimes folk get different revelations. Started out right, and then in midstream turned and go into another direction. Said if I change, Paul said if I change and I come back with something new, said let a curse be on me. Don't you listen to it. I believe the reason why the Apostle Paul was so upset is because the leadership should have never let those false preachers get to the congregation in the first place. I had a lady, a sister, who left the church, joined up with some group, came back, told me, said, God told me to speak to all the men in the church. She said, I'm a prophetess. She said, God told me to speak to all the men. I told her, I said, well, God ain't telling me you was coming. And I told her, I said, now you might be a minor prophet. I said, but I'm the major prophet. Come back with something new. Sat under the same thing that I sat under. And I want to say some folks sit under the word and they never receive it. They hear it, but they never receive it. I had a brother tell me, he said, I heard what those old men taught. He said, but I never believed it. I said, well, why are you finding fault with me because I did? You heard the same thing I heard. You decided not to believe it, and I decided to believe it, and now you're going to find fault with me because I believed. That's where we are.